What's up with it? You watching Flatline Entertainment Podcast. My name is Killer. Today I'm interviewing my nigga Cedric in the joint, Oak Park Heights Max. My nigga was on his way to the pros and fucked around and smoked the motherfucker, man. So, yeah, y'all tune in, man. Check it out. For real! Hello. What's happening with it?
Yeah. Killer, what's the deal, baby?
Man, shit, coolin', man. Yeah, man, got my nigga Shed on the line, man.
What's up, world?
Yeah. So, shit, we can get right to it, man. First of all, my nigga was a college athlete. Was getting up out the hood.
All day, man.
Shit ended up happening. My nigga ended up locked up, but shit, I'm gonna let him tell the story though. What's up?
Yeah, man. Motherfucking, like I said, man, coming, being in the streets and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was heavily involved in the street once upon a time. You know what I'm saying, in my life and shit. But I end up, you know what I'm saying, turning them guns and all that shit in, man, in for a football. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying, from a little boy and shit, I was raised all around, gangsters. You know what I'm saying, GDs and shit. That's consists of my whole family. And they tell you, you is with the people you run with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you
that's
all
what
you
it does.
fuck with.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was for me. Just like, you know what I'm saying, probably was, for yourself and a lot of others like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was for me. When I moved down here, you know what I'm saying, to Minneapolis, came down to Minnesota around 2003. Like 2003 or 2004. Moved down here and shit. I'm in the streets and shit, but I wasn't out there heavy though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out there heavy and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling. I'm selling little weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing, fucking with bitches and doing all this type of shit, man. But I also, like I said, I was heavily involved in sports and shit too.
Yeah.
And then, there came a point in time, you know what I'm saying, when I joined the clique and shit too. You know what I'm saying? One of the knownest cliques, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't mention, you know what I'm saying, nobody else without mentioning us. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? What clique was that?
Man, I was part of, you know what I'm saying, Tens gang.
The Tens?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Southside.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, all day long, and that's what I rep. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the fullest.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's all Franklin in Chicago. And I was in that shit real heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? And we beefing with half of the city. You know what I'm saying? Half of the city. So you can just imagine how that shit is. And Minnesota ain't big.
Yeah, I was hearing about y'all.
Yeah, I was hearing about y'all. So it's here. So we with it all. You know what I'm saying? I come from a neighborhood. Came from a neighborhood where we, you know what I'm saying, we about all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We with it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we, you know what I'm saying, was out there, we involved in it. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. And I went hard for it. And and still to this day, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker run into a couple of problems, you know what I'm saying, here and there, but it ain't nothing the motherfucker can't fix, you know what I'm saying?
That's
but now that I'm older and and I got a little wiser, I can sit down with niggas that I done had shootouts with, that I was fighting with, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And doing all the shit that I was doing, really out there in the trenches, for real.
Yeah, niggas
and
older, man.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to kill each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers older now, so that shit like, that shit dead.
So,
ain't no bodies dropped. You know what I'm saying? That shit can be resolved.
Man, for real.
Yeah.
For real. And now, and I'm saying that to say this. If you banging, if you out there in the streets, man, and you gotta get older. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get older, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us, don't want to live our life like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of us want to go, die as old men or old women or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But it's never too late, man, to make peace in your life with those that, you know what I'm saying, you was causing harm to, or they was trying to cause harms against you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, being behind these prison walls, you know what I'm saying, I decided to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, like I said, you still got up and coming, you know, new niggas that want to make a name for themselves, and they don't care about nothing else. They don't give a fuck about that old beef you know, they don't care about that. These little niggas in now, they in it for the name and the fame.
Yeah, them little niggas don't know no better, man. Them little niggas don't know no better.
So you know, and that's but that's scary though too.
Yeah,
because you got a motherfucker like me, you know what I'm saying, that be walking around, you know, yeah, I heard you, you know what I'm saying, your name is said and this and that and this, okay. Who is you?
And you ain't said you an Old Park Max.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
So niggas,
right.
you know, they kicked
you know
me up. They kicked
yeah.
me up out that motherfucker, man. But you around motherfuckers that's majority of the motherfuckers over there, nigga, is really with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker either whooped the CEO, stabbed the motherfucker. So like,
Or more motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, a gang leader, a clique leader, whatever it is that you done did something to be in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least be over here in Oak Park. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And like I said, yeah, man. And the niggas that's, like I said, the little niggas that's coming up now, they don't care about nothing. They in it for, you know what I'm saying, the name and the fame. They not trying to get no paper. Yeah, they not trying to get no paper.
That's it.
Shit.
Nah, that's
little
it.
Niggas looking for murder.
So you end up trying to get up out the streets and went to college. Graduated high school. What you graduated? Washburn?
I graduated from Washburn High School, man. Absolutely.
And then got in college. What college you went to?
I was down there in North Dakota, man. You know what I'm saying? Playing full ride scholarship and shit, man.
Yeah.
Football. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and once I got up out of the streets and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, I traded my motherfucking gun in for football. Because I'm like, man, I don't want to be doing this shit. And once I got to playing football and see how good I really was and how many coaches and shit was invested in me to, you know, come help their program and all this and that, I was like, damn, this shit for real.
Yeah, because I told you before, shit, I looked all that shit up and say, in the first 4-5 games, you scored a touchdown and then in 200 yards a game.
Yeah, so right. So my talent, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that tells you right there, I got elite talent. I can play with the best of the best.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck? Why not?
And I done seen you. I done seen you. Shit, when I was in the joint with you, nigga, I done seen you on the football field. I done seen you on the basketball field. Like, it wasn't no doubt in my mind, nigga. Like, you was going pro, man.
Man, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no doubt in my mind either. And it's still you know what I'm saying, no doubt in my mind. And those that's still with me to this day. Every motherfucker that know me personally, man, know. You know what I'm saying? And we still talk about it to this day. You know what I'm saying? How I'm supposed to be in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And accomplishing my dreams and shit. And helping those, you know, along the way that helped me, you know what I'm saying, and build me and shape me and form to the person that I am today.
Yeah.
And you know, and being in college for 3 years, man, I was studying, you know what I'm saying, elementary education. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? To be, you know, to help kids, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just lead them down a path, you know, of success, man, and not the shit that I went through.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Not the shit that I went through. So you got through anybody else.
So you got to college. You in your third year. The fourth year, you was gonna enter the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So just explain, you know what I'm saying, to the people like what happened, like.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. When I was, you know, my third year, I was in my third year. You know what I'm saying, in college and shit. You know, I'm doing my thing. I'm balling out of my mind. You know what I'm saying, and it was only going up from there. You know what I'm saying, and man, a tragedy event. You know what I'm saying, took place during that season. I end up, coming home. You know what I'm saying? I end up coming home, which I shouldn't have, which is one of my biggest regrets to this day. You know what I'm saying? I always tell myself, you know what I'm saying, I never regret nothing in my life, but here it is. You know, I'm saying it right now, and it's just this is one time that I only regret something, and which is this. And you know, I was coming home and shit, man. You know, I came home one weekend. I believe this was on a Friday. A Friday, I was coming home. And I was coming home just, you know what I'm saying, just to chill. You know what I'm saying? Coming home, be around, you know, be with my pops and shit, kicking with him and shit before I had to go on a long ass break. So, and as I get back down here to Minnesota, man, you know what I'm saying, I went to my old high school game. I went there and shit that night, Friday. And then I end up going to motherfucking meet up with my stepmom and, you know, my coaches and them, you know, to have a couple of drinks and shit. And throughout that time, you know, I get a text message from one of my niggas, you know what I'm saying, text me and shit, telling me one of my other partners was, you know what I'm saying, performing and shit at the Blue Nile bar, which is over south. So, you know, I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm going to attend there. But I also was supposed to go downtown because of my nigga Deron, it was his birthday. So I'm like, man, should I go downtown or should I go to the Blue Nile? So I'm like, you know what? I'm just stop at the Blue Nile. So, but worst choice that I ever made. And I should have followed my first mind. So I end up going to the Blue Nile, gets there, and everything's going good. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers partying, you know, motherfuckers drinking a little bit. You know, however, you know what I'm saying, you got south side niggas in there, north side niggas in there, different cliques, different gangs or whatever, what have you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever. But everybody in here knows somebody. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I know both sides.
Yeah.
I done played sports with these niggas. I done been in the streets with these niggas. So I'm like, you know, anything happens, I'm gonna break it up, and it's not gonna be a problem. But I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. And you know, a first fight break out. You know what I'm saying? With some females and shit. You know, me and you know a couple other dudes, we break that fight up, and then like 10 minutes after that, another fight break up. Now, this second fight is between one of my niggas and the north side nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All because, and once I found out what the fuck the situation was about, it was a motherfucker stepped on somebody's shoe.
Yeah. Some stupid shit.
So let me say that again. Somebody got their shoe stepped on, y'all. And this shit went left. I mean all the way left. You know what I'm saying? The shit went left. And when I mean left, we get out, they shut the party down and shit, shut the shit down, and we get outside. You know, motherfuckers are still having words, you know what I'm saying? I'm proceeding to my car. You know, about like 5 minutes past, the police show up. I'm like, okay, cool. The police here. Hopefully they stay here so motherfuckers won't be out acting stupid.
Yeah.
Because nobody really moving around. Motherfuckers just lingering around, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, doing what we do. You know, I'm standing by my car, talking to a couple of the homies and shit. You know, we chopping it up. My nigga 3, I see my nigga 3 walk over and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I say some words to him and shit, chopping it up with him. But at the same time talking to him, I see this truck sitting on this corner. You know what I'm saying? So my street senses kick in. I'm like, well, we just got into it with these niggas inside the bar. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just, you know what I'm saying, ran to their cars, get, you know what I'm saying, load up, get their guns and shit. That's how I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying to myself.
Yeah.
Meantime, after a while, you know, I got a gun. You know what I'm saying, with me. So, you know what I'm saying, and sure enough, you know, the truck sitting there is on the corner. I'm in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the parking lot. The motherfucking truck is on the corner. You know, dark tints, all that shit. You can't see inside it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, so the police, so when they pulled up, the police left. They left. When they leave, that's when it all breaks loose. You know what I'm saying? That's when all hell breaks loose. You know what I'm saying? Fights, niggas, shots.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You know what I'm saying? Shots get the fire from everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, literally from everywhere. You know, I didn't shoot at the time. I jumped in the car, in my car. You know what I'm saying? I you know, makes a left up out the motherfucking parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Make a left out the motherfucking parking lot. And as I'm pulling off, you know, so it's a couple cars in front of me. You know, Motherfucker, I hear some more gunshots. Boom, 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 boom. So as I'm hearing them, I'm looking at the same time in my mirror, and I see fire, and I'm like, damn, this shit too close. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This motherfucker run up on the car.
All right, check it
So,
out. Check it out. Hold up right there.
Yeah.
Hey, shit, this call
Yeah.
finna hang up. Call right back.
I'm about to call right back.
All right. Yeah, it's my nigga Sid, man, from the joint, man. He in Oak Park Max in Minnesota. You know, he just telling this story. Yep, so shit, waiting on him to call back, man. Like, the story just shows that a split second, man, your life can change. Motherfucker be locked up for life, although he don't have life, but he had a career and on his way to the pros. You know, he was a 3-star athlete in college.
Hello, this is a free call from
Football, basketball, and track.
an inmate at the Minnesota Department of Corrections, Oak Park Heights Correctional Facility. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you say, all right, the shots fired, and what happened?
Yeah, so shots fired, you know what I'm saying? And as I'm looking, I looks out my motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, my mirror. I'm like, damn, I see the shotgun, I see the motherfucking flake, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, damn, the fire. I'm like, damn, somebody run up on the car. So I hops out the car, you know what I'm saying? I gets to dumping back. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? At a couple niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking I'd have did nothing. Boom, I let a couple shots off. Not, you know what I'm saying, not really thinking like, okay, a motherfucker finna get hurt, you know what I'm saying, after the fact.
Yeah.
So, boom, I hop back in my car, I drives off, and I proceed to go do what the fuck I'm finna go do. You know, I go post up with the homies and shit for a minute. You know, a motherfucker, one of the guys get a call and shit. You know, he like, man, somebody just got killed at the Blue Nile. I'm like, damn, somebody got killed. I'm like, damn. And then motherfuckers like, man, that was one of the homies. So I'm like, what? One of the homies? So I take it upon myself. I goes back to the scene. You know what I'm saying? I goes back to the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see the person, see somebody laid out. And I'm looking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking. I'm like, man, you know, that don't. I'm like, nah, that can't be one of the homies. They don't look like nobody. So boom, I pulls off. I go shoot to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I shoot to the crib and shit. I lay down or whatever. You know, I don't hear nothing about none of this shit after that. You know what I'm saying? So boom, not thinking nothing of it. I motherfucking go to the crib. I lay down. I wake up the next morning. It's Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I wake up Saturday and shit. I go get up with a bitch and shit that I just met. Go get up with her and shit. You know, we kick it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Handle our business.
Yeah.
And shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We handle our business and shit. I'm fucking with her. So I end up motherfucking leaving. I end up leaving. Get to the crib. Sunday come. So Sunday come. I load the, gas the car up, check the oil and shit, and I'm like, I'm about to head back to school. To remind you, I was supposed to came down there to see my pops. You know what I'm saying? To spend some time with pops and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that never happened. Never. It didn't happen. And like I said, it's one of the things I should have stuck with, and like I said, it's just something that I regret.
Yeah.
So I load the car up, get gas and shit. Nigga, I hit the E-way. Get back to school. When I get back to school, I go meet with my coaches and shit, you know, because they was talking about some a play. We was installing some new plays and shit for us to run, you know what I'm saying, in practice.
Yeah.
I go meet with them. Boom. I get back to my dorm room, take me a shower, lay down. So Monday come around. I get a call. I get a call from one of the motherfucking one of the school people that works in the school. Matter of fact, she was at the mail room. She works in the mail room. And she was calling me, telling me I had a package and shit like that. So I'm like, okay. So I get there, I go to the mail room. She like, also one of the deans, she like, oh yeah, Chappelle, one of the deans wanted to see you. You know, one of the principals of the school. So I'm like, okay. I shoot
So
over to his office.
you already know what time it is, huh?
I know what's going on.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. I shoot to his office. I get in there. I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? He like, hey, Mr. Chappelle, what was you know what I'm saying? What was you at this weekend? I'm like, shit, I was here at school. You know what I'm saying? He like, you got anybody that can back that up? I'm like, nah, because I was in my room all weekend. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even come out. I probably came out to take a shower and all that shit. So he like, man, he like, yeah, well, I just got a call from, you know what I'm saying, a homicide detective and all that shit, you know, from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm like, a homicide detective? I'm like, shit, what you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking to me for?
Yeah.
You know, I'm telling you, I was here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have nobody that can vouch for me because I was in my room. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. I'm about to get up and walk out. As I'm walking out, 8, 9 police officers coming in. North Dakota police officers. I'm like, oh, shit, here we go.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, oh, here we go. They must got a warrant or something. So they come in. They like, yeah, Mr. Chappelle, you know what I'm saying? You know, we've been getting calls up, you know, getting threats. You know, people want to come down here and do something to you, do something. I'm like, man, listen, ain't nobody about to travel. You know, I laughed in their face. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody about to travel no fucking 3-4 hours come down here to do nothing.
Yeah.
Period. You know, this is what I'm saying to myself. You know what I'm saying? But the other half of me like, damn, if a motherfucker make that trip down here, that means that they really love whoever got killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever got killed. So I'm like, man, listen, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I was here at school, nigga. Period.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, you got any, you know, give us any details about what they might be driving so we can know and this and that. So I'm like, So for them to get the fuck out of my face, I just get them support. I'm like, man, listen, yeah, a red Toyota, you can be looking for a Toyota. It's kind of broke down, got one tire and all this and that. I'm like, can I go?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can go. So I leave. I shoot the practice. I shoot the practice. The same day I shoot the practice. Get to practice. Before practice start, you know what I'm saying? Coach like, you sit everybody down. We were all on one knee. He like, hey guys, you know, we've been getting some calls up here. You know, somebody's trying to hurt one of our players. You know, I know who he's talking about. Everybody else looking confused, like, what?
Yeah.
Somebody called trying to hurt. You know, this little. I'm in North Dakota, man. I'm on the football team, y'all. So, you know, and you know, I know some of these dudes personally, but you know, they don't come from the, you know what I'm saying, the streets like I do.
Yeah.
So they all confused, like, what? Somebody's trying to threaten? You know what I'm saying? This shit, they never had this shit happen up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
what'd you say? You was in North Dakota, wasn't you?
Yeah. So I'm looking around. I'm looking around at everybody's face, like, you know, I'm like, man, you know, I ain't about to say nothing because I was, you know, gonna say, I'm like, nah, I ain't about to say shit. So I'm playing along, like, damn. I'm like, damn, for real?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, for real? So coach like, yeah, you know, so, you know, we're going to protect our players. You know, we're going to protect our players, protect our, you know, family. So we get up, we go along with practice. So as we in practice, about 15 minutes later, you know, I take a little break. You know, take a little break. I'm on the sideline and shit. I'm getting some water. And I look back. Some tell me, said look back, and I see the dean, the dude I just got done from talking to a couple hours ago. See him. He on the field. He never comes on the field. Never.
Yeah.
So I'm looking like, the fuck is he doing? So when he walks in, I see another dude walks in, but he has plain clothes on. So right there, street sense kick in again. I know what time it is.
Oh, that's
I know what time it is. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We call them flow walkers.
Yeah.
My dad always call them flow walkers when they looking like that, plain clothes.
Oh yeah, Pop's old school.
yeah. So
Pop's old. They gonna say flow walkers.
So he called them flow walkers. He's
Yeah.
like, man, so that's what kicked in my head, and I kind of laughed a little bit. I'm like, oh man, go motherfucking flow walker.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So I take me, I'm just drinking some water, and you know he goes over there and talks to my coach. You know the dean talks to my coach and shit. So I'm reading his lips. He like, man, can I talk to Chappelle? So He like, yeah, my coach like, yeah. So he walks in directly towards me. So I take my helmet off, I hand it to my nigga Talent. I say, yeah, bro, they finna come get me. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So he like, hey, Chappelle, I'm like, man, I already know. Come on.
Yeah.
So I walk out there. So dude, he wasn't smooth. So I tell him, you know what I'm saying, the flow walker dude, I'm like, hey, man, you wasn't smooth at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already knew what time it was.
Yeah.
So, you know, they take me out there to the parking lot. And I mean, man, they got cameras, all type of shit. It's like 20 motherfucking police, North Dakota police
Oh
cars.
yeah,
I'm
nigga,
like,
you a motherfucking high profile case and high profile
yeah,
athlete.
you know,
So you already know what
yo,
time it
cameras
is,
all
man.
in your, cameras all in your face
Yeah.
and all this shit. So, you know, you like, man, you know, you going down, you know what I'm saying? You got a warrant out for your arrest for second-degree murder. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Man.
Take me down to the county. They extradite me back here and shit, man. Extradite me back here.
So you waived the extradition?
Yeah. I'm like, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiving shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting it out. They come get me, Minnesota come get me. They transport me back here to Minnesota, man. You know what I'm saying? To face judgment. So I fight my case. I go all the way to trial. Didn't take no deal. Do none of that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't do none of it. Playing my innocence all the way through, just like I'm still doing it today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, like I said, I'm not sitting here telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, that I completely innocent, because as y'all, you know, heard, you know what I'm saying, I did have some type of part in it.
Yeah.
You know, and I own up to that. I really do. I really own up to that.
So you got found guilty. How much time they give you?
Yeah, they gave me about 32 years.
So 32. In Minnesota, you do 2/3.
Yep. Do 2/3 of that.
Yeah. So what's that like? 20 something?
Yeah, about like 20 something. About like 20 something years. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got to do.
Yeah.
I end up motherfucking getting found guilty. Mind y'all, this is my first bid. My first long bid. So they gave me all this time, man. You know what I'm saying? They gave me all this time and shit. So I'm sitting down there. I'm waiting to get on that Grey Goose, man, to get to St. Cloud.
Yeah.
So my mindset at the time, man, it was like, you know, when I was going through that whole process, the shit was draining. I was tired. You know what I'm saying? You know, but the thing is, I kept my spirits up because I got that shit from my dad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
got
saying?
to, man. That shit,
you know what I'm saying?
shit's mandatory, man. That shit's mandatory. Especially when you're going through that type of shit.
Absolutely. And this shit, you know, it will break you down, man. And you can be the strongest motherfucker. This shit will fuck you up, man. It will. It will break you down. I don't care who you is.
Hey, for sure. You see how that shit? They tried to break me. Nigga kept putting me in SIG, nigga, a year at a time and coming to
you
get
see
me.
what I'm saying? You trying to turn the water on, your water dirty.
Yeah.
They leave you in your cell. You can't take a shower. None of that shit, man.
Yeah. Nah,
you in that motherfucker taking a bird bath with dirty motherfucking water. That's what we call it in the joint. We call it bird bath. You know what I'm saying? This little ass bar of soap that ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was going through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm arguing with the COs in the county.
Hey, check it out though. What I'm trying to figure out, like, if a motherfucker's busting and you get the busting back, how is that not self-defense though?
And that was the thing that we was fighting against, the self-defense. So it didn't go in my favor on that way because they didn't find no gun on the deceased.
But I'm quite sure they found some shells.
Yeah, they found shells, but they didn't find no gun. Now, however, too, the person that died, the deceased, he owned a gun, but he just didn't have it with him, as they say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I got charged with second-degree murder, man, along with other, you know what I'm saying, other charges and shit, too. So, the guy, it was one person that got shot, you know what I'm saying? He survived, and it was one that died, obviously. And they was, you know, close friends. They was best friends, you know what I'm saying? And the one that lived, you know, he came and got on the stand, of course, you know what I'm saying, and pointed me out. But before that, he gave like 3 or 4 different statements because he wasn't sure.
Yeah.
He wasn't sure if it was me or not. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking so he came and he was like, man, yeah, you know, my friend Will, that was the deceased name. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, Will never had a gun. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a gun, and you know, I was with him that whole night, and you know, any motherfucker gonna you know say what they gonna say to get them. You know how this shit work.
So
and I understood that.
All right, so you got convicted. You got
You
sentenced
have
to 30.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah, I ended up getting convicted. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking judge didn't show no remorse on that, man. You know, I tried to ask for a downward departure. She denied it.
Yeah.
And, you know, they basically, how I looked at it, man, at that time. And guess what date I got sentenced on, y'all? 9/11.
9/11.
9/11.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So it was a bad fucking day, man.
Hey, actually, right? And I'm gonna probably break that down to you. I mean, it's a bad day because you got sentenced, right? But
right.
Hey, 9/11, right? I'm gonna break it down to you, but it's some angel numbers. I've been seeing this shit for the last 3 years, man.
Well, you got to give it to me, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to break it down to you probably
because at that,
off air and stuff.
At that time, it was tragedy. It was fucking tragedy, man.
Yeah.
It was tragedy.
Hey, it's for the hang up though. Call right back.
I'm about to call back, bro.
All right. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Like how that shit wasn't self-defense, man. And like my nigga was on his way to the pros, man. On his way to the pros, and split second, motherfucker, life changed, man. Like, yeah, that shit crazy, man. Like, motherfuckers better wake up, man. Get the fuck about these streets, man. Leave that shit alone. Like, motherfuckers losing out, man. Good niggas. Shit, I had a light sentence. A motherfucker had to shake back on the pill. I end up doing 18. But, like, real niggas in that motherfucker losing out, man. Good niggas in that motherfucker losing out, man. Like, that shit ain't about nothing, man, at all. Motherfucker missing, watching their kids grow up, graduate. Like, motherfucker missing out, man. And this is why I chose to interview him to get the message out there that, hey, this shit's not about nothing. Motherfucker gonna get 40 years old and regret everything they did in the past, man. Because you done made all these sacrifices for nothing. For nothing at all. You ain't accomplished nothing. What, a name? You want a name in the streets? Like, man, that shit don't mean nothing. Like, man, that shit don't mean nothing, man. Ain't no love in these streets, man. The streets don't love nobody, man. So, motherfuckers better wake up and get this paper, get that shit the right way. Like, all these little niggas out here trying to catch a body, hey, that shit ain't cool, man. Motherfucker rather, I'm telling you, like, motherfucker rather be struggling out here than the struggling in that cell. Like, cause that's a whole different struggle. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. None of that shit, man. Motherfuckers better wake up, get their mind right. Straight up, get some money, man. Live life, have some babies, and just live, man. Like, well, mama, I wasted 18 years of my life.
This is a free call from an inmate at the Minnesota Department of Corrections, Oak Park Heights Correctional Facility. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what you wanted to tell me about the 9/11?
I'm gonna break it down to you, right? But it just stands for like new beginnings, and that, you know what I'm saying, like you on the right path, making that transformation. Okay. It's a whole bunch of good shit. Cause I was seeing it when I was in the joint, right? And I was scared to look that shit up. Cause I'm like, man, I'm in the joint. The worst thing that happen to you in the joint is one of your people die. So I'm like, man, I'm not.
Yeah,
every time I look up at the clock, it'll say 9/11. I ain't gonna say every time, but I look up at the clock and say 9/11. Nigga, I'll be watching basketball or something. The score will be 9/11. I had to point this shit out to my girl because I finally looked it up like 6 months ago. So I started pointing out to my girl, Like, look, every time I see 9/11, I'll be playing my game on the phone to say 9/11. And then my sister, I was talking.
Numbers play a value thing, man. To hold a lot of value in life, man. They really do, though.
Yeah.
They do.
Yup. So, and how was your experience? Well, how has your experience been in prison, man?
Shit.
No, this your first bid.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And with all, you know what I'm saying, with all this time and shit, man.
I know
man,
you. I heard you had to get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's been, and then I was gonna get into that, man. It's been a roller coaster, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been up and down. It's definitely been up and down, man. And
hey, before you get there, right? When we met, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, we both instantly clicked. So I was rocking with you on a day-to-day basis. But what made me even fuck with you, what made me even fuck with you even tough, man, because like nigga, you basically opened up to a motherfucker and broke down. Like, bro, when I switch in this cell, I be going crazy. A lot of niggas try to put on that face like they cool and everything cool and but when you broke that shit down to me, man, and told me your whole little history, nigga, I started fucking with you even more. Cause I'm like, hey, my nigga, a good nigga, man. He just made a fucked up mistake. And you know, that comes with the territory shit, where motherfucker born, where motherfucker raised at. You know what I'm saying? You are who you fuck with. You a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's true.
That's what made me. True. That's what made me fuck with you even more. Cause I'm like, shit, that nigga ain't have to open up to me. He don't even know me, but he seen how I'm moving,
man, at all.
And he know my story. He seen how I'm moving. He know my story. He know I had life, and I'm looking like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I can help him. I can help him do his time. I can help him get through his time. You know what I'm saying? So we start doing everything together, working out, eating. We doing everything together. You know what I'm saying?
And all that shit.
And remind you, like, we from two different gangs. We from two different neighborhoods.
Absolutely.
Now our gangs and neighborhoods wasn't beefing, but our gangs really wasn't supposed to fuck with each other like that, especially in Oak Park where it's segregated. You know what I'm saying? You got
then the motherfucker. That's true.
It's segregated by race, where the blacks got their own table, their own workout hours. The whites got their own workout hours. The Mexicans and this and that. But also it's separated in gangs, and we from two different gangs. But you know what I'm saying? We knew like that gang shit ain't about nothing, nigga. We ain't give a fuck about a motherfucker being in different gangs. Like, nigga, we fuck with each other. We did everything. Didn't care about that shit. Yeah, we fuck with each other tough. We did everything together. We don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, real recognize real, man.
And that's real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, and that's crazy, man. You remember that whole thing because that's how it went, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I was telling you, opened it up to you. You came to me. I'm like, man. You was like, man. You know what I'm saying? You like, man. I fuck with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Tough, nigga, because a lot of these niggas around here be trying to wear masks and shit. Niggas try to, you know, be, you know what I'm saying, and really, you know, don't be mean and a lot of shit. Like, man, but you and what you said, you like, man, you opened up to me like, nigga, you know, tell me your whole story. You said, man, these niggas be having to, you know, fabricate stories and shit.
You know them niggas created their own reality. Everybody had breaks.
Yeah,
everybody like motherfuckers ain't living in reality. You know what I'm saying? And but you know, I learned just having a joint everywhere I go for the hood. I learned you gotta let them niggas be them, man, because they gotta do that time. So if you creating your own reality and gambling and ain't got it, playing no ass and all this shit, you gotta kick niggas to the curb. Let them niggas. That's how they get through their time. Don't make their time hard. Trying to force a motherfucker to do their time how you do your time, which is how we did our time. Is the right way you do your time, man.
That's true.
Yeah, so
and that's why I've been having, you know what I'm saying, somewhat of a smooth ride, like, you know what I'm saying now. You know, like I said, the shit been a roller coaster for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, having like little goofy ass arguments, little debates and shit with niggas, but it really wasn't going to no extent of like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, let's go lock in this shell and handle this business.
Yeah.
You know, but however though, I did, you know, my will has been tested to where I did have to do that to niggas, take niggas in the cell, whoop them over their head, you know what I'm saying? Down there in Rush City, you know what I'm saying, when I had to, you know what I'm saying, fight the slobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fighting them.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, if you can go back to what I just told y'all, you know what I'm saying, what I just told you is shit like, nigga, it don't matter if you left the beef alone, it still can come to you.
Yeah.
It still can come to you though. You can be like, man, I'm done with that street shit. I ain't on that time. I ain't on none of that. And what them niggas like, nah, nigga, fuck that, nigga. You from such and such side, nigga. What's happening? So it's like, okay, you know what? I'm trying to distribute this shit, nigga, but you know what? I ain't no pussy, nigga. What's cracking?
Hell yeah, shit, the bloods push it.
and they pushing heavy.
Hey, them niggas gang members, you know.
Yeah.
Some of them niggas my niggas. I fuck with it just like shit. I fuck with niggas from all different hoods. If we wasn't beefing, shit, nigga, I go fuck with you. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
shit,
sure.
Them niggas, you know how them niggas.
Man, I've been beefing with them niggas, man, since I was 14, man. You know what I'm saying? For a long, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been shot over this shit and did, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know what's cracking.
Off the Quavo.
Anytime I'm in them niggas' presence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm already knowing what's going on.
Yeah,
but as far as a couple incidents, man, my time, man, has been all the way up until this point, man. Like, been smooth, man. It really has, man. And like I said, when I still lock in this cell, man, when I still lock in that motherfucking cell, man, it be rough because you alone in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and you were Oak Park, and you were Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got no cells.
Joint is single cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's what I prefer. I ain't want to be no cell with no motherfucker, man. Fuck that. I was bad than a motherfucker when they kicked me. They kicked me up out that motherfucker twice. They seen I ain't give a fuck about ACU. You put me back there. And for y'all that don't know, that's Supermax. You put them up, no physical contact with nobody. You behind two doors. Nothing. They seen that shit ain't affect me, man. They like, man, go kick that nigga up out of here, man. Go back to Rush City or something.
Yeah,
nigga, I was back that bitch doing stretches, nigga. A year, get out, 8 months, get out, come back, a year, get out. Nigga, I'm back that bitch on ass say, nigga, working out, eating, getting big. I'm probably the only nigga that came up out that motherfucker big because I was on ass say. You on regular sick, you don't get to order no food, nigga. I'm out there motherfucker.
Straight up, nah.
3 hour workouts. They like this shit ain't even.
Yeah, really staying fit.
Yeah, they like this shit ain't even affecting that nigga. Everybody back there going crazy.
At all, though. But that's why, man, that's why they say only the strongest survive, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's mind over matter. This shit, that's why they tell you, this shit 90% mental, you know what I'm saying, and 10% physical, baby.
Man, that's it.
And you gotta weather the storm, man. And every day being in this shit, man, being in prison, man, it's a fight, man. It's a struggle.
Hey, for real.
You know what I'm saying? We get up, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get up. I say my prayers and shit at night when I'm waking up and all. But like I said, you know, I'll be sitting here lying to tell y'all, man, if it don't get lonely in that motherfucker, like it really do. You know what I'm saying? They really do, because you got them 4 walls you looking at.
Hey, for real. Hey, that's why a nigga like a motherfucker didn't experience all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why, nigga, every time a motherfucker jail call hit my line, nigga, I'm stopping what I'm doing. I'm picking up because a motherfucker know how it is in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you understand.
Like,
Versus to the average motherfucker that don't understand.
Nah, they don't.
So they want, So they want to understand. They want to know how to handle a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that's in prison. Like they hurry up and hang the phone up. Stop calling my phone, whether it's bitches or, you know what I'm saying, or niggas. Stop calling my. Look, you see what I'm saying right now? Now I gotta switch in real quick because motherfucker acting up somewhere.
You know how that is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this shit real. This shit, it's not a game, man. Like I gotta switch in. I probably don't even call you back tonight.
Don't worry about this shit. We gonna get to it, man.
All right, for sure.
Just hit me back, shit, whenever.
And I just want to continue to keep it, you know what I'm saying? Continue to keep it going, man, and spread the word, man. I just want to get back on here, man. Let's finish.
For sure.
And I'm gonna get back with you, man. As soon as I can touch the phone again.
All right.
For sure, love, bro.
Love. Man. Prison life, man. The niggas gotta switch in. Ain't no telling how long they finna be on lockdown or if they finna come back out. Like, man, this lifestyle ain't about shit, man. Motherfuckers losing out, man. So I chose this interview just to get the message out there, man, to the kids, to niggas that's still in the streets, man, that, hey, man, our motherfuckers losing out, man. Like, get the money, man. You out there hustling, nigga. Put that same energy into running the business, man. Like, this shit ain't about nothing, man. I didn't motherfucking did 18 years. I ain't got, as far as street shit, I ain't got nothing for show for, but a name, what? That shit don't mean nothing. That shit ain't gonna get you no bank loan, and no business loan. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere, nothing, nigga. But acknowledgement from the streets, nigga. Like, come on, man. That shit ain't about nothing, man. Motherfuckers losing out, man. So that's why I chose this interview. My nigga was on his way going pros, man. And in a split second, nigga life changed. Now the nigga locked up. He ended up giving some time back. So he ain't actually got to do the 2/3 of 32 years or whatever. So yeah, man. So that's why I chose this interview, man. I hope y'all sit down with your kids and let them see this, even though it's a lot of cussing and yeah, but you know, just trying to get the message out there, man.